The White Cliffs of Dover, ice cream, biotherapies, crop fertilizers, emission reduction, and fish feed. They all have something in common: algae. Behind the scenes, algae, both macro and micro, have shaped the world we live in. That's what I've discovered here at the Culture Collection of Algae and Protozoa, which is based at the Scottish Association for Marine Science in the Highlands. Here, one of the world's largest algae banks is maintained for both research and commercial purposes. Over 3,000 strains of algae are housed here, collected from every corner of the globe. Literally, this chilled incubator even holds samples from both poles. Now, despite their tiny size, microalgae influence our daily lives in surprising ways. Understanding how they work and how we can use them to our advantage is at the heart of the research being done here. For example, algae are responsible for producing half of the oxygen on the planet. When they bloom at sea, they can form ultra-efficient oxygen-producing marine forests at an unbelievable scale. Among the thousands of species here, researchers have identified many with unique properties. For instance, algae are why your ice cream stays creamy and melts slowly. Algae are also proving to be a game changer for livestock farming. Some strains, rich in omega-3s and micronutrients, are being added to fish farm feeds, while cattle farmers are experimenting with seaweed supplements that reduce methane emissions. One fascinating type of algae here are called coccolithophores. That was fun to pronounce. They have a unique calcium carbonate cell wall, similar to a snail's shell. Over time, these coccolithophores accumulate on the seabed and form stunning landscapes like the White Cliffs of Dover. But algae are not all good news. Some types can be toxic. Red tides are an infamous example, and these harmful algal blooms can devastate fisheries and aquaculture. By studying their mechanisms, however, researchers hope to find a way to combat these blooms in the future. Now, another key focus here is cultivation. Researchers can take small samples of algae and scale them up for businesses or research projects. With algae's rapid adoption in salmon feed trials, for example, large-scale cultivation is now supporting fish feed production in mills. I can't possibly cover every project happening here, but the potential applications for algae in emerging spaces like biotech and nanotech are immense. Someday, algae might even save your life. This incredible work is the result of decades of dedication to the field here in Scotland. It's a legacy that's quietly preserving and reshaping our world, even if we don't see it ourselves.